I'm going to just show my geranium. So today is, I think it's the 20th of January. It's about 12:30 and 64 degrees. And it looks like this weekend we're going to get some lows in the high 20s. So I'm leaving this on. It's got my elephant ears under it. I'm gonna take this tomato plant out of here. I sure wish I'd have gotten some of the tomatoes to ripen. There were some big ones in there. Even the ones we just stuck over here on the side. But yeah, I guess I could still pick these. Although they get kind of mushy at a certain point. So I thought I would shoot a video before I did the last of my leaf cleanup. I'm gonna do the side yards, and I have some leaves back in here. That's why this trash can's sitting here, because I have the leaves back in here that I'm gonna sweep up, and I'll probably cut back these mums, and I'm probably gonna move some of these mums. We took the cover off of this just yesterday or Monday, and I can see it's starting to get some buds on it for the lemons, and we will probably cover it again this weekend because, like I say, it's not gonna stay warm. I did look at my violas. They're so pretty. I love those little guys. I did take the covers off of these petunias, and I won't put them back on now. And they seem to be doing okay, along with the snapdragons. There's my green stalk with the lettuce and greens in it. This bougainvillea's lost most of its color. It's been on the ground for several days that I've been sweeping up some of that. So I'll show the progress my husband's made. This is pretty impressive. He's got the lights in and the rocks put back. So our little pathway is getting close to completion. I'm gonna be taking these rocks here shortly, but it looks nice. I'm really pleased with it. It's gonna make a nice walkway back here, and we'll be able to bring carts over to this area, and we needed that. So I haven't moved all of this stuff yet, but I will at some point. I have to allow my back some rest. So we started tilling, and my husband got this kind of tilled up here a little bit, and we're gonna put some stuff in there. And I pulled the plants that were in this out of it and threw away some of the stuff that I know is not going to come back, like the gomphenias. But I have that sitting over there, and I'm going to plant that up on top of the yard. And I thought that this bed had been invaded by a tree, the olive tree. Well, no, the oleander that was on the edge of that was what was stealing all the water out of here. So it did have tree roots, but it was that oleander, and had I not let it get so big and moved it earlier, I'd have been able to save it. But it was so ingrained in this, embedded in this raised bed, that I had to just destroy it. So I've moved a bunch of rocks over here because this Vego bed's going to be moving. And then I'm going to put those rocks back in where that is. So we've topped this bed off, we've mulched it, and it's ready for planting. Same way with this one. And I did put the marigolds, mulched the marigolds and put them in there, and we mulched this bed too. So that's why the mulching has been going on. We're gonna keep the peppers covered for a while, and I started digging up this area because I think I've got a water leak. And let me see. I guess the other work that I've done is I got all of my rocks that were here that were in these concrete tubs. I got them out of the tubs, and they're either part of that rock pile I just showed, or I've got a rock pile back here. And this is where my Vego bed's gonna go. So I haven't cut these tomatoes out yet, but it's close. But anyway, that's where my Vego bed's gonna be placed, and there'll be plenty of room for it back here. So I'm moving right along. Things are in my favor. I'm gonna put that chest that has a lot of the storage for the garden of covers and stuff around the side of the shed there. I haven't done that yet. I have to clean a few things out. My salvia is looking pretty good. And then I am going to take this lemon grass out, and I'm going to move it to the top of the yard. Everything's coming out of here and going in the top of the yard. And so I got to do that. And that's probably along with leaf removal today. If I could get some stuff moved up to the top of the yard, including this lavender, I think I will do that. And that'll be a productive day for me. I think that's about all I want to show. This is doing pretty good. I want to cut them back a little bit. And then that's my wildflowers. They're coming along good. And then I did plant some, I forget what those are called. Some kind of a lily, flax lily. So there's flax lily and all these around the bridge. Oh, I got a cramp in my hand. The other thing we're gonna do is we've got plans to move the fireplace. We set one of the sides of the fireplace here, and now we're just figuring out where we're gonna place the fireplace. And that's going in there. So that's my garden diary.